In Ephesians chapter 5, verse 33, it says, husband, love your wife as yourselves, and wives, respect your husband. So when it comes to marriage setting, we are in an age where there's a lot of complaints, especially from husbands, that wives don't respect them. And also we have reached a stage where wives also want to be respected. And I went to Google Dictionary. I wanted to know what the real definition of respect in general. And this is what Google Dictionary says. And I'm going to read. Respect means feeling of deep admiration for someone brought about by their abilities, qualities, and achievements. So you have to have the abilities, the qualities, and achievements for somebody to really admire you. So when it comes to the marriage setup, my question is, as a spouse, what kind of qualities or abilities or achievement you have that your spouse can admire, which equals to respect? So if you are a bad decision maker and you don't like to be corrected, you don't like wisdom, you don't want anybody to advise you, and when you are called upon it, it doesn't mean you are being disrespected. At the same time, there seems to be a confusion between respect, love, and servanthood. If somebody is kind to you, if somebody is patient, if somebody is providing for you, that doesn't necessarily mean it's a respect. It can mean love. The same time, if somebody is serving you in terms of, especially if you're a man and your wife is cooking, cleaning, and keeping home properly and take care of the kids, doesn't necessarily is from a place of respect. Can be from a place of love or from a place of people knowing their duty as spouses and knowing what to do, when to do it, and how to do it. So we need to come back and realize what really do we call respect. Because you find, I've seen situation where if the wife complains about the husband will claim that is not respect. Being called out because of your bad behavior, that has nothing to do with the respect. It means there's nothing your wife is admiring, so it's calling you on your negativity. And that same goes even to women. If you're a married woman, the behavior you are living will determine whether your husband will respect you or not. What does he admire in you? What qualities do you have that can cause somebody to really admire? We need not to confuse the two. And the same time goes to the in-laws. You find when you are married, your in-laws, especially when you're dealing with women, the mother-in-law thinks if the daughter-in-law comes and is able to serve them and clean after them and be that maid, in quotes, maid for them, that's what to respect. Actually, that is servanthood. And there are people who have gift of servanthood. So just because somebody is busy doing something or cleaning after you doesn't mean they do respect. Sometimes husbands seems to think if they are doing things and wives are not questioning, it's because they do respect them. No. In most cases, if a wife is not complaining about you, she's done with you. We need to go back and understand what is it, what's the meaning of terms we seem to be throwing about in marriages. Because when you understand what you want, because some of you want love, you want your spouse to be patient with you, to be kind, to be loyal, to be faithful. That is love. That is not respect. That's love. Fine. It can also attach to respect. But the first thing they are doing is not that they are deeply admiring what you're doing. They are choosing to be loyal, to be faithful, and to stay with you. So before we come to a place of whether that is respect or not, that is love first, because love has no meaning. You don't love somebody. In most cases, if people explain why they love somebody, if you don't go around and do a survey, asking people, why do you love this person? Most of the time, they will not really give a definite answer because it's a feeling of attachment. You just get attached to this person and you just like them. And that's why There are things like the love at first sight. You saw somebody and you just loved them and you can't explain why. So, but respect is not automatic, it's conditional. So what is it that you are doing that your spouse can admire? And that's the respect you are looking for. So as if you're in marriage, start auditing your marriage. Don't just assume things. Don't throw words. Don't say, oh, you are doing this. What is real that you want in that marriage? You want to be admired. Then you have to walk in a standard your spouse admires that. You want your achievement to be recognized. You have to walk in a way that your spouse can say, wow, I can see the effort. I can see the energy. I really admire what you are doing for the benefit of everyone. That is the part one.